And there we go. Just like that. So I started working this morning at 3 a.m. and want to see if I can finish up today a little bit earlier than normal. I may need to. But yeah, it's always nice to have an early start to your day, isn't it? Thought I'd go live quickly. I drove my wife to work quickly, and on my way home, a little bit of a drive today, but I wanted to go into the office as well. Obviously not dressed this, but still go into the office. So maybe go home, get dressed, go into the office, see what's what, and hopefully take it easy this afternoon. I think that would be good. I was thinking, because my wife's at home this weekend, we could do something fun, but I was advised that there's a couple of things we're going to have to get done this weekend, so that's not going to happen. And then possibly, maybe, I don't know, we'll have a couple of friends stop over and come over for a bit of a swim, I suppose. So that would also be nice. But yeah, it's Friday. After this week, I'm not exaggerating, but this week was a weaker day. It was just an onslaught. Sun's coming up, so that's quite nice. I don't mind the sun coming up. It's a lot earlier than what it used to be. Before, the sun was, when it was a little bit colder, the sun would only come up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Now, this is, 6:30? Somewhere there. Sun's up. We're having good weather. The water temperature is 85 on every afternoon when I go take a swim. This guy's driving like a bloody banshee. But that's okay. He's got a huge big truck. Big trailer, everything. And he is driving like a banshee. Having said that, at least he's not driving way too slowly for such a large vehicle and trailer, which is nice. Oh, another one. I wonder if this is like food stands or something, setting up early in the morning. I have no clue. Couldn't tickle me to find out. Bloody hell. Can tell you guys this. Driving in the mornings, this guy has hardware. So he has like the guy in front of me. He has like a bunch of ladders and stuff on his roof. So I suppose he's going to do some serious work on a house or something. Build something, I suppose. But anyways, be that as it may. Here we go. Take this turn like a Formula One driver. That's such a lie. And that squiggle was not me, by the way. Oh, this is going to be painful. These blue eyes were not made for the sun. That's when I turn totally vampire. Oh, there we go. Totally. I can't stand the sun. Looking into the sun, bloody painful. Anyways, that's been my morning. It started 3 o'clock this morning. Started to do some work. And it is now 6:30. Had 2 cups of coffee. And my wife bought me one of these. I'm trying to cut down on these, by the way. Oh, bugger. I'm trying my darndest to live a healthier lifestyle, cutting out most of the sugars in life and so on. But these, when I have a headache, that Mountain Dew, it's better than 10, I don't know, whatever. I don't like to take anything for my headaches. But I think it could be a combination of the sugar and the caffeine. But it works really well, for me, that is. I remember a couple of years back, I went to work, had a spectacular headache, and it's one of those where you can feel that it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Like every minute you're not doing something about it, it's just getting worse. So I remember that, and I went downstairs. I bought myself 3 Mountain Dews. At the end of the second one, headache was gone. Yeah, so for some reason, I don't know what it is. And also, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, why it helps for my headaches. And please note, this is not medical advice. This is just me sharing personal opinion, personal story. So, but that's me. Anyways, this is quite a lovely drive, to be honest. I don't mind dropping my wife off. It's about a 45-minute drive one way. So 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. So 90 minutes in total. This morning I did need to had to get some gas. I was running on fumes when I got to my wife's work, and yeah, it was fun. I'm so sorry I'm not reading the messages as of driving. I will go and read it later, so thank you guys, I appreciate it. But yeah, what a gorgeous morning. Looks like it's going to be a fantastic weekend as well, because I'm hoping we don't get too much rain. Now let's get this done. There we go. Bit of a turn. So they have a little one of those boards, you know, with the lights that gives you messages, and it will tell you whether you're driving too fast, yay or nay. Lovely to see that. I think it was set to warn truckers, to be honest, because it's always telling me you're driving too fast. And if you go back in my history, I drive my kids to sleep. Every single one of them. Oh, well, not Raymond because he moved out of state. But, so I haven't tested it with him. All the rest of them fall asleep as soon as I start driving. I mean, Zach, on his way to work, it's like a 30-minute journey there and back. He falls asleep on the way there. Ooh, truck wanting to move over. That's fine. If you move over, then I'll move one more. I don't mind passing him on the right. Ooh, this is only a 65 zone. I was driving a little bit faster than 65, but it's fine. It's within the guidelines, shall we say. It wasn't spectacularly fast. Like I wasn't doing 80 in a 65 zone. Oh, cool stuff. So how's everybody doing? Hope you guys have had a wonderful week thus far, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's going to be a scorcher. I think, well, where I'm at least, it's going to be nice. I think they were saying something like 90 something this weekend. I'll find it and maybe put a post or something. But yeah, definitely. Oh, let me share this. Okay, hang on to your horses. This is interesting. So this week, I checked, day 661 of the existence of this channel, I hit 250,000 views on my channel, which blew my mind. 250, that's 250,000. I don't make that many longer format videos. My first one that hit 1,000 views and still going strong for some weird reason. And it's not a complaint, I'm just stating a fact, which was fascinating to me. What was the other thing? There were three things I had it written down. Anyways, probably not that important. Day 661, 250,000. Oh, 600 subscribers. I hit over 600 subscribers, which also blew my mind. I mean, you can see I don't have the most interesting, I don't know, channel. I do a couple of videos, one per day, where I say, on this day, whatever happened in history. Always something interesting. Well, I find it fascinating. It's not necessarily something that would interest other people, but I do find it interesting. And then I talk about like interesting stuff, like currently I'm talking about the BlackBerry. And the reason why I'm talking about BlackBerry is, so Microsoft went the Copilot route, which totally upset me, because they're forcing AI into something that I never said I am buying at $160 or $180, $280. I forget what I paid for my Microsoft license. I never said, hey, I want my data exposed to AI. And we're not talking about local AI, like whatever. It's AI on the internet. So we're talking ChatGPT or OpenAI or whatever it is that they provide my data to. That's the first thing. And now the other thing is, and that made me even more angry. That made me seriously angry because, well, when I say angry, I wasn't angry. It just made me feel upset with the company. My iPhone 15 Pro Max, blah, 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 will now get OpenAI or ChatGPT or whatever it's called. In any case, and Apple can tell me whatever they want to. They're going to hide my IP so that nobody can build a profile on me. I am sorry, I don't buy into that. Again, something forced on me that I didn't ask for. And when I paid $1,600 or $1,500 for this phone, that was never part of the conversation. So me personally, I invested a considerable amount of money, my own money, into a platform that I am now weaning myself off of, because I'm not interested in having my data exposed on OpenAI or ChatGPT or whatever it's called. So it's the Mac, Apple, Microsoft as well. And the only thing that I can think of, and the other thing that Microsoft's doing is they're moving away from Windows 10 to Windows 11. And yeah, we're supposed to have moved already, but I don't know. All I'm hoping is, for me, my saving grace would be that Apple come to their senses and they have some kind of toggle where you can say, I do not want my data to ever be exposed to ChatGPT or OpenAI. I do not want anything to leave my phone at any stage and go sit on a server somewhere. I don't care whether you hide my IP address. None of that matters to me. I do not want my data moving from my phone to a server somewhere. Hopefully they come to their senses and do that. But then the other thing is, so my computer that Haven plays games on, it's her computer. I'm thinking of, well, one or two things. Okay. One, just benching it. Like, just benching it. And that's a viable option. The other option, obviously, is going to install, well, removing Microsoft Windows off of it and going to install Linux Mint possibly on it. As far as I could tell, it seems to be fine. There's a lot of people that have made videos on YouTube that said because of this move to Windows 11 and Windows 10 dropping support next year, they've already uninstalled Windows and moved their entire workflow management workflows over to Linux. Because when you think about it, if you're a video editor, which I'm definitely not, but I mean, I obviously edit stuff when I make a little video for YouTube. But most of those guys, they've migrated over to Linux. Let me rephrase. Some of those guys have migrated over to Linux Mint and then DaVinci Resolve. I don't know DaVinci Resolve, so I can't really give my opinion on it. But it's about, as far as I can tell, it should be fine. I have used LumaFusion on the phone, and I use Final Cut Pro on the Mac, and that's perfectly fine in my opinion. So, whoa. No idea where that guy's going to. There are no houses in this area. Unless he, unfortunately lives in one of these wooded areas here. I have no idea. Oh, his car broke down. Either way, it's sad. See the last message here. Hello. If you're still here, hello. Anyways. Have to look for my middle son. I have to look for him for a car. So I'm always on the lookout. But I reckon one of these little smart cars, or like a tiny little car, but not something that have one on the end cap, the safety ratings. So something that has a slightly higher score. I know the Honda, what was it? Those tiny little Hondas, Jazz, I think they are. I forget. But those cars, they're death traps. I don't know much about the other cars. Although it can't be a smart car, they're not made in the US, so there's no point in buying something like that. My wife and I, we have a rule here in the US, it has to be American made. So I drive this little Saturn, and then we both have a Ford. They're all American made. Before that, we had a Dodge Caravan, which was, I think we put like 100 and something odd thousand miles on it. And it was fine until it hit like 200, 230, 250. And it was dying. My goodness. Everything I did was to keep it alive or have it stay alive. But it got to a point where it was too painful. I know sorry for that. I know one year we didn't have the car. It was at the mechanic for a year. Now, we had other cars, so I didn't really push it. But I remember when I sold it, I literally had it at the mechanic for the radiator on the inside, that keeps you nice and warm winter time. I had it replaced. I think they call it a core or something. Had it replaced. That was with labor like $1,200, $1,600 or something. And then the very next month, something else broke, which was another $1,200 or $1,600. And the third month, it was something for $2,100 that broke. And I just said, that was it, done. I'm not replacing this. I said to the mechanic, hey, you want to buy a Dodge Caravan? He said, okay. I said, have at it. So whatever you give me for it, I'll take, because that'll be cheaper than fixing the car. Now, I can argue he did what he did to get a car, but the car wasn't that good anymore in any case. So I think we put like 150,000 maybe more on it after we bought it. It was close on 100,000 when we got it, and we put it was like a 250 when we sold it, which was completely fine by me. In fact, I'm driving behind one. Fun times. But those were just fantastic little cars. I remember my mother-in-law, when she would come visit from South Africa, I would drive her to DC, Dulles Airport. She would fly out of Dulles Airport to South Africa, and I would drive the Dodge Caravan there and back every single time because of this one reason. When I'm tired and I want to take a nap, you go sit on the back seat, the third row seat, and put your feet up. If it's cold, get under a blankie, have a snooze, and it's fantastic. Have those little windows on the side, at the back open, so you have a little bit of air moving in the van. That was fine. Those were fun times. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it. If you joined, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful Friday. Just the best weekend. I'll see if I can go live this weekend. Although this weekend I'm gonna have a little bit of work to do, so my apologies if I don't go live. But thank you for joining. I'm gonna say goodbye. Have a great day. Bye.